welcome back to Marshall's Pilates YouTube channel. I'm Sonia. Today we're going to be going through a program designed for one of our athletes. Arvind is an international level freestyle skater who's been coming to us for a few years now. His general sports performance enhancement program really supported his classic styling event for quite a few years. As his speed training intensified, he started to develop a lot of knee pain. And on assessment, we realized that his knee and ankle tracking wasn't really up to the mark. So we started to simulate his exact movements all the way from on. And that really helped him up his game on his skates. That really helped with his pain levels, and he's been doing a lot better since then. So following on, hope you enjoy the workout. And as always, like and subscribe to Marshall's Pilates on YouTube and Instagram. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to get you started with some footwork now. Let's really warm up to rink throws. Okay, sliding everything down, balls of the feet on the jump ball. That's what we do. I just want you to completely straighten your knees. Watch the neutral, ledge ribs down. We can go up and down on the toes for a counting tick. That looks good. Once you have that, palms can go by your side, melting the ribs down. Good. 8, 4, and 7, nice. 6, 5, perfect. That's 4 to go. And 3, and 2, and 1. Now, hands on the hips again. We're going to have you go alternate, what we call walking or prancing. And then let's have you pick up the pace. Because he does a lot of single leg work on skates, and he really needs that good ankle stability. We're going to just make sure that they don't fall outwards. Backwards, good. Give me another stand. Let's go a little bit faster. So we go 1, 2, 3. Watch the knees. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And close the gap. Now, going onto the heels, we're going to just walk the legs up, letting it high. Flex the feet this time. Good. All the way out and in for another counting 10. Now you're going to exhale to go all the way out. Inhale back to center. Melt your ribs down. And I want you to resist the springs just a little bit. Exhale out. Resist those springs. Really firing through the quads and the glutes with a lot of shimmy. Nice. Another 5. Backwards, good. And 4. And then 3. Perfect. Last 2. Keep those toes go towards you. Very good. Last 1. And we close the couch. Now, we're going to start jumping. Okay, now, we're going to get you to do some jump work. We're going to really think of agility training, ankle stability, okay? So, I want you to go balls of the feet onto the jump wall. Good. From here, remember to keep your abs drawn in the whole time so that belt muscle needs to stay engaged, alright? Because it's going to get very jarring in your back if you don't do that. So, now, you're going to jump all the way out, straighten through the knees and land for a count of 10. And it's very light, so it's very challenging in the abs as well. I want to see nice straight knees. Good. Alright, keep that belt muscle drawn in, no arching. 5 more. And 4, with a lot of breath focus. Last 3. Good. Last 2. Keep the ribs down. Last 1. Okay, now we're going to go one leg and tabletop. Okay, you're going to go alternate leg jumps. So you're going to keep it like pull up. Good. And push up. Yeah, but without jarring really far. Nice. That looks good. Okay, let's keep going. So I want you to think of like it's almost like a speed drill. Pick up the pace. We go 1. Switch. 2. Yeah, no, we're not going to go all the way up. We're just going to keep it small. And switch. And switch. And switch. 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 Last 5. Switch. 4. Keep going. And 3. And 2. And 1. Okay, and now every time you jump out, you're going to straighten the free leg up towards the ceiling. Really focus on that leg muscle, and then we'll go in that direction. We have 2. And then 3. That looks good. And 4. 5. Alright, keep it going. Keep the breath work going. And we really have to fire through that belt muscle. Good. Exhale as you go out. Inhale back to center. And then he's going to switch the side once he finishes this one. Give me a nice double tip. Point those trips. That looks good. Exhale as you go out. Nice tight quads. Keep that belly drawn in. Inhale, bring it back. Good. Straighten that left knee every time you jump out. Okay, that looks really good. Alrighty. And a few more. Nice. Okay, so warming up the ankles, the calves, the abs, everything. Alright, now from here, all you're going to do is lift your arms up towards the ceiling. Every time you jump, you're going to curl up. Alright, so give me a nice big exhale as you do that jump, slides up and down, right? A lot more ribs. Good. Higher, very good. And 5 more. Keep that muscle line, lie down all the way. Now we have to keep a lot of glute engagement up, else we're going to keep sliding up. Good. Exhale, inhale. Scoop through that belt muscle. Last 2. Nicely done. And last 1. Good. Now we're just going to slide away from the shoulder stops and take a couple of seconds break. Now we're going to have you go onto your side. Elbow on the headrest. Alright. Now first let's have you slide in with lower. We're going to raise the top here and do it. And I'm going to take your hip towards your weight. That's it. Let the arm. Yeah. Okay. Make a fist if you need to, or if that's comfortable, that's okay. Alright. Now just feel it. Okay. Keeping your hips square and well turned. Okay. Make the foot nice and parallel for me. Now he's going to give me 5 jumps out and in. I want you to fire through that glute. I want you to tighten through the quads and keep your obliques pressed to lift. Good. Exhale out. Inhale back. That's good. Now, when you jump out, you want to quickly take that leg up and land. There's a lot of reflex training here, a lot of agility. We're going to keep both hips bending down, keep the legs square, kick up and up. Nice. And up. That feels good. And then from here, we're going to keep forward for the next 5. And come back. Add 2. Good. And 3. Really building our speed for all your tricks. Good. That's 2. And 1. Okay, let's do the same thing on the others. Closing the carriage, just put your feet down for a second. Stretch over to your right side. And then let's try to go on. Got it. Right hand on. Slide down. And we're just going to have to watch the hips because the hips want to rotate a little bit lower. And a little bit lower. Good. Yeah. More side jumps. So we go up. Keeping that leg at the height of the hip the whole time. Point that toe, tighten through the glutes and quads as you go. Good. We're just going to apply that area to the same, keeping the bit feet lifted. Okay. Now remember we get those kicks up and down within the same. Good. Exit as you lift, stupid. And some nice quick movement because the jump really wants to put in that. Okay. And then we can now be forward. Jump and forward. Let's have you point that toe. Man, nice and soft. Good. Leg up slightly. Alrighty. Give me 2 more. And then the arms totally. Okay, that looks good. Now, I'm going to have you come into an all fours position. Facing jump forward. Face your push against the
shoulders stone.
Okay, now we're going to have to keep your palms right here. You're going to just first stay in a nice walk pose. Keep that muscle drawn in. And we're going to flatten that back. Now, you're going to press out and inward on the 5. I just want you to feel the resistance. Good. 4. Exhale out. Inhale in. Nice. Okay. Then we're going to do 5 jumps. Staying in the zigzag position. You're just going to jump off and roll in. And that muscle switched on. Straighten through those elbows and really bend. Use your triceps to come off at the knees. Okay. Now from here, let's combine this with some coordination and some agility. Jump off, lift your arms up and into a high kneeling position. And we're going to land fast. High kneeling through the quads and the glutes. So straight up, good. Last 2. And last 2. Alright. Now, I'm going to make it a little bit lighter. So then we can come and straight through the down the legs. And this time, just pop up on the way. We're going to have you jump, come into a big rotation and back. No hip rotation. So let's see that for about 5 on each side. Yeah, but more chest. Rotate, good, and land. Really fly through those legs, rotate along, nicely done. Watch those hips, good job. Exhale as you rotate, inhale, come back. Okay, and then you can switch sides. Good, and watch the hips, keep those hips square. Your exhalation with time. Alright. Chin on, good. Watch the hips. First one, nice. Sit into the triangle pose and stretch up your foot. Rest. Okay. So, this is a rotator disc. Now, we're going to use the rotator disc for Arjun because he needs a lot of dissociation in the rotation, especially when he's on skates. In your shoulder and the front, I'm going to just drop him back. Because he does stuff like this where he only rotates through the hips. And then sometimes there's also a lot of rotation only through the trunk. So what the rotator disc does is, You can move it around like that. And then you have to really fire through your obliques to keep it stable as you move only through the torso. So you're just going to see a few exercises like that. That's how you start facing that way. Sit on the rotator disc. Let's do first, okay? I've already taken away his base of support, so he's going to have harder time. Equally weighted on both sit bones. Let's do short strap in left hand. Now sit here. You're going to exhale, go into a rotation only through the torso, keeping those hips stable and back to sit. Good. Exhale as you rotate, inhale back hands. Let me see 5, go really fire through those obliques. Don't let your rotator disc move. Good job. And next. Good, and last one. Now, let's have you put your feet down first. Taking the long strap into the right. Okay. Other hand will be there for support, and if it feels good, you can take it off. So go into a little bit again, back. Use your back muscle. Do you want to move forward on the rotator disc a teeny bit? Yeah. All right. Now, first thing you're going to do from here is only draw a sword. No moving through that disc, no moving through the obliques. That looks good. Here we form. Once the done, and 3.
Sure.
And in 2. And last one. Let's have you put your feet down. Just reposition on that rotator disc for a second. Having a team bit forward. Okay, leaning in. This time we're going to use that rotator disc to go into full teaser as you rotate, then into the legs and come back. Now some light control. Good. Exhale, rotate, inhale, come back. That muscle drawing. Good job. Exhale out. Inhale, centered, legs go a little bit higher. Last 2. Very good. And careful of that. Good. Last 1. Exhale. Reach into that rotation, then feel those legs. Bring it all back. All right, let's flip over to the others. All of them on the others. Okay.
So this kind of a bit better.
So first sitting cross-legged on my rotator disc. Keep it nice and stable. Okay, and we rotate for 5. Good. So watch those hips. Keep them stable. All right. Keep that breath on going. All right, and it's gone. Nice. Last 2. And it's 1. Okay, now feet go down. That's how you switch you. You're really going to want to feel those sit bones on that rotator disc. Left arm goes to draw sword, feet in tabletop. Okay, keep that scoop through the belt muscle. And throw yourself on rotator disc and nice relaxed shoulder on the right. Last 2. And last 1. Now, as you rotate, swivel on that rotator disc. Really keep that scoop through the back muscle. And of course, because it's very light and very common, it's very hard to finish. Go ahead and reach, lengthen those legs, and come back. So now you can either do this as a one-part movement or do your rotation first, and then lengthen through the legs as a 10-part. Okay, so let's see you break down. Rotate there first. Now leaning those legs, good, and coming back. And one last one. So you exhale and reach through those legs. You're going to touch them. Good. And rest. So now we're going to simulate how Arnold starts when he's doing spin skating. So when you're standing up on the platform, stand up. Okay. Let's have both feet in external rotation. And his focus in this is always getting a little bit of push off through the load at the mat. And really getting that momentum along with the balance and the square hips, alright? So he's going to go into it. And as you can see, it's really challenging to not rotate it to that hip. Track that knee towards the second toe. Go on, both of them. Okay, keep going. So we're really going to keep going into that movement, pushing off to the back foot. Good. Alright. Nicely done. And we're going to start for that hips. Keep it square. Good. Right now he has a little bit of support with the jump board, which he doesn't really have. He's on skating stick. That's how you switch the leg once you finish that. Okay, so external rotation, turn that hip to face front. Good, keep your hips nice and square, and you're gonna reach into that, and then pull. Nice. And 2. Good, exhale out. Knee goes towards the second toe. Watch that position, perfect. Okay, keep it going. Yes, you're really going to amplify the rotation at the back. Alright, drag that knee out. Nice and controlled. Very good. Yes, and just breathe. And now you see that.
Okay.
Step in. Okay. That's it. We're going to finish with a little bit of squat work on the wobble wall and some simulation for all of his tricks in his classic event. So that's how you stand on it, and in one leg. You're going to really have to center that heel. Right? Good. Now get it steady. That's just how you do a couple of little squats right there. Good. And then connect to the bones and the quads as you press up. Really have to balance on it. Very good. And then up. Nice. Another one. All right. And then step alternations. Now I'm going to leave one leg on. Plant that foot in the ceiling. Steady forward. That looks good. And then single leg squats. You're just going to do another 3 or 4 of these. Okay. Yeah. Good. All right. And then let's have a try and simulate your toe twisting on this. So stepping on. Let's go back in. Okay. Good. Let's have you go into that position. And stop and when you do the trick, throw it and up. This is one of the hardest tricks, but he's kind of building up towards it. Click on this. Okay, training for your next competition. Let's go again. That looks good. And switch the leg roll. So, single leg squats. Okay, good. And we that balance. Super. Nice. Okay. And then let's have a little press again on this then. And let's try and leave that thing. Good. Alright. This is really hard. Okay. Okay, super.